Counting on graduates since the release of her latest book last month, Jinger Duggar has been leading a very busy life. The 31-year-old mother has taken part in interviews to promote her biography, People Pleaser: Breaking Free from the Burden of Imaginary Expectations. She enjoys discussing how she discovered true independence after spending many years living according to the expectations of other people. However, Jinger's most recent interview was different from the others since she talked about one of the occasions she found most embarrassing as a mother. Continue reading to view her statements. Counting on Jinger Duggar's dream crossover. Jinger recently posted on social media to share some highlights from her fantasy crossover. Tori and Zach Roloff, who are from the show Little People, Big World, were guests on a podcast episode with a former cast member from Counting On. They discussed a variety of topics related to life, with a particular focus on the things they had in common. Jinger also mentioned that she admires Tori and Zach for the way they dealt with all the negative comments and criticism they received online. Zach also offered some interesting information about his family on the episode. One of them disclosed that his father played the role of an Ewok figure in the Star Wars movie. Jinger shares an embarrassing experience she had as a mother. In a recent interview, Jinger Duggar spoke candidly about her problems with water. The Counting On star stated that she never learned how to swim as a youngster. She also mentioned that it could be tough to learn because they always wore long swim skirts in the pool. She said, "I didn't know how to swim. For years, I felt humiliated about it." Jinger, on the other hand, came to the conclusion that she needed to confront her phobias when she relocated to Los Angeles in 2019 as there was water all around her. She went on to say, "After I had children and we were living in Los Angeles, there was water all around us. She has no choice but to learn how to swim because it appears like everyone else has a pool." She asked a friend from Hawaii for assistance. She needed some time to learn the fundamentals of swimming. She went on to say, "One day it clicked, and it was amazing because I was like, I'm so glad I didn't give up. Now I am able to jump into our deep pool and swim." Counting on Jinger Duggar's distressing experience. In a recent interview, Jinger Duggar stated that she was afraid of horses in addition to her fear of swimming. The former Counting On cast member stated that she experienced a frightening accident when the horse she was riding became frightened after they approached a small body of water. It took place when they were still in the process of recording their reality program. No one believed that the horse was not fond of water. Jinger has not participated in any activity with horses since that time. For all the latest news about the Duggar family, return to Bombshell 25 for updates. Counting On star Jinger Duggar has become a beloved figure for many of her fans, not just for her involvement in the hit reality TV show, but also for her open and honest moments about family life. Known for her strong faith and values, Jinger has always shared glimpses of her journey as a mother, wife, and daughter. In a recent conversation, Jinger revealed a surprisingly relatable, embarrassing moment she experienced as a mom, shedding light on the more human side of motherhood. While she is known for her composed demeanor and often portrayed as the image of calm and collected, the truth is that, like many other mothers, Jinger has faced moments of vulnerability, uncertainty, and embarrassment. These moments are what make her experience as a mother more relatable to many of her fans, showing that even the most put-together individuals have their struggles. This recent revelation may have seemed surprising at first, given how private the Duggar family tends to be about their personal lives. The Duggar family's reality TV series, Counting On, focused on their traditional values, large family dynamics, and experiences in raising children. However, Jinger Duggar has proven over time that she is more than just a reality TV personality. She is a woman who embraces the ups and downs of life with grace, humor, and a genuine love for her family. In this article, we will delve into Jinger Duggar's recent revelation about her embarrassing moment as a mother, how it reflects her journey of self-growth, and why it's so important to embrace imperfection in motherhood. We will also explore how her experience resonates with other parents who may feel the same way. The setup: the Duggar family's public persona. For years, Jinger Duggar has been part of the Duggar family's very public life. Their TLC show, originally titled 19 Kids and Counting and later renamed Counting On, followed the Duggars' lives as they navigated their massive family dynamic, strict religious values, and unconventional lifestyle choices. The family's public image was always that of perfection, clean, wholesome, and dedicated to living by their principles. Jinger, as one of the younger Duggar daughters, was often portrayed as sweet, thoughtful, and calm. But as she grew older and eventually married Jeremy Vuolo, her role on the show evolved. While many of her sisters were still following traditional paths, Jinger and Jeremy began to step outside of the box, moving to Los Angeles, adopting a more modern style, and challenging some of the family's more traditional rules. However, she still kept much of her personal life private, especially as she transitioned into motherhood. When Jinger gave birth to her daughter, Felicity, in 2018, her fans were delighted to watch her motherhood journey unfold. She shared sweet moments on social media, often portraying motherhood as an exciting and joyful experience. From baby milestones to family adventures, Jinger's social media presence made her seem like the epitome of the loving and dedicated mother. However, as many mothers know, the reality of raising children is far from flawless. And Jinger, despite her public image, has faced some of the same challenges as any other mom. The embarrassing moment, an unexpected realization. In a candid interview, Jinger Duggar shared an experience that many parents can relate to, but few would openly admit. Jinger revealed a moment from her life as a mother that she described as embarrassing. While she didn't go into detail about the exact nature of the incident, she spoke openly about how it made her feel vulnerable and unsure of herself. The moment was not something that many would have expected from someone like Jinger, a woman known for her poise and careful approach to life. But, as she confessed, the experience was a reminder that no one is perfect, not even those who seem to have it all together. It wasn't necessarily about a major parenting blunder, like forgetting to feed her child or a big mistake that caused harm. Instead, it was about the emotional toll of motherhood, the moments of self-doubt, the exhaustion, and the realization that despite her best efforts, things don't always go as planned. Jinger had to admit that in the midst of trying to be the perfect mom, she had to accept the imperfections that come with it. For Jinger, this moment was about feeling embarrassed because, like many parents, she had set high expectations for herself. She had wanted to be the perfect mom, always organized, always present, always calm. But as every parent knows, this ideal is rarely achievable. This embarrassing moment likely involved something small and mundane, perhaps a slip-up or a mistake that most parents would brush off. But for Jinger, it became a significant moment of self-reflection. It was a reminder that motherhood is not about perfection. It's about learning, growing, and embracing the fact that mistakes are part of the process. The reality of motherhood, learning to let go. Jinger's experience is not unique. Every mother, whether they are famous or not, faces moments of doubt and uncertainty. It's easy to get caught up in the pressure to be perfect, whether it's about maintaining a spotless house, following a strict routine, or always appearing happy. But Jinger's vulnerability in sharing this story highlights an important lesson. There is no such thing as a perfect mom. Motherhood is full of surprises, both good and bad. Sometimes things don't go as planned, and that's okay. The embarrassing moments, the times when things fall apart, are often the moments that teach us the most. Jinger's candid admission shows that it's okay to make mistakes, to feel unsure, and to embrace the chaos that comes with raising children. By sharing this moment of vulnerability, Jinger is sending a powerful message to her followers, especially those who might look up to her as a role model. It's a reminder that even those who seem to have it all together are still navigating the complexities of motherhood, just like everyone else. Why it's important to embrace imperfection in motherhood. Jinger Duggar's story is an important reminder that embracing imperfection is key to becoming a more self-compassionate and fulfilled parent. Many mothers and fathers experience guilt when things don't go as planned. But what Jinger's story teaches us is that these moments don't define us. They are part of the larger journey of motherhood, and they don't detract from our worth as parents. In a world that often places high expectations on mothers, it's crucial to understand that perfection is unattainable. No one has it all figured out. Even the most prepared, organized, and disciplined mothers face challenges. What makes a good parent is not the ability to avoid mistakes, but the ability to learn from them, adjust, and keep going. Jinger's experience shows that being a mother is not about living up to others' standards. It's about finding your own way, accepting your flaws, and showing up for your kids even when things get tough. Relatability. Why fans appreciate Jinger's vulnerability. Fans of Jinger Duggar have always admired her thoughtful approach to life. But this revelation about her embarrassing moment adds a layer of relatability that many fans can appreciate. It's easy to look at someone on TV or social media and assume they have it all together. But when a public figure like Jinger shares their vulnerabilities, it humanizes them in a way that deepens the connection with their audience. For parents who follow Jinger, her honesty is refreshing. It's a reminder that it's okay to not have all the answers. It's okay to make mistakes and to feel like you're not always getting it right. Parents often feel isolated in their struggles, but Jinger's openness helps break down that barrier and encourages others to embrace their own imperfections. Moreover, her story helps to normalize the everyday challenges that come with raising children. Whether it's the exhaustion, the frustration, or the self-doubt, these experiences are universal. By speaking out about her own embarrassing moment, Jinger is reminding other parents that they are not alone in their journey. A path forward, embracing the journey of parenthood. As Jinger Duggar continues to navigate motherhood with grace and vulnerability, it's clear that her journey is one of growth and self-acceptance. The embarrassing moment she shared may seem small in the grand scheme of things, but it carries an important lesson for parents everywhere. Parenting is a process, one that involves learning, adapting, and embracing the highs and lows. Perfection is a myth, and the more parents can accept that, the more they can focus on what really matters: loving their children, growing together, and finding joy in the small moments. Jinger's openness is a powerful reminder that it's okay to not be perfect. What truly matters is the love, support, and care that parents give to their children, even when things don't go as planned. Motherhood, after all, is a beautiful, messy, and often unpredictable journey, one that we can embrace with all its imperfections. Through this vulnerability, Jinger Duggar not only connects with her audience on a deeper level, but also encourages others to embrace their own journeys of parenthood without the pressure of perfection.